Would you like to be a millionaire, a billionaire, or even just make more money in your life? In Feng Shui, if you get to catch the best energy of the time, then it is possible for you to use that good energy to help you to produce more. When your performance is good, your boss like you, your clients like you, then it is possible to achieve the outcome you would like to see. And of course, money is only a form of reward that we can see. Then the question is how we can make use of that energy. Now, I'm going to talk about not only the Feng Shui of the house, I will also talk about the Feng Shui of the whole world according to different period of time. So in Feng Shui, we actually divide time into 3 stages and 9 periods. And that's according to how our solar system works, how the planets orbit in the solar system. If you search online, most likely you will see people are talking about 3 cycles and 9 periods. But it doesn't make sense because the 3 stages and 9 periods make up 180 years. And that is one cycle. You can't have another 3 cycles in one cycle, right? So I will prefer to call it 3 stages and 9 periods. And we will first look at the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. The Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system and then followed by Saturn. For Jupiter to orbit the solar system for one round, it takes 11.86 years. And for Saturn to orbit the solar system for one round, it takes 29.46 years. And for Jupiter to meet Saturn, it takes 19.85 years. And that's the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, which we just sum it as 20 years. And every 20 years, we call it one period. And that's how we have 9 periods. And the 9 periods will be divided into 3 stages. So 3 periods for one stage, the second 3 periods for the second stage, and then the last 3 periods for the third stage. When we look at this chart, we can see that the first stage has period 1, 2, and 3. Period 1 starts from 1864 to 1883. And in terms of Bagua, it is Kan Gua, and Kan Gua in the 5 elements belongs to the water element. In the second period, it starts from 1884 to 1903. In the Bagua, it is Kun Gua. In terms of the 5 elements, Kun Gua is the earth element. When it comes to period 3, it starts from 1904 to 1923. It is Zhen Gua and it is wood. And then we enter the second stage, that is period 4 from 1924 to 1943. That is Xun Gua, and the 5 elements is also wood. Period 5 started from 1944 to 1963. And for number 5, it has no Gua in the Bagua. But in terms of the 5 elements, it is earth. And then we come into period 6, that is 1964 to 1983. That is Qian Gua, and it is matter in terms of the 5 elements. And then we come into period 7, that is 1984 to 2003. That is Dui Gua, and the 5 elements is matter. And then we have period 8, started from 2004 to 2023. And that is Gen Gua, and it belongs to earth. And now, this year in 2024, we have just entered period 9. So period 9 will actually start from 2024 to 2043. In terms of the 5 elements, it is the fire. And in terms of the Bagua, it is called Li Gua. So what does period 9 mean to us? What will happen on earth? Will our lives be changed just because there's this conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn? Now, we will first look at the most recent 2 periods, That is period 7 and then period 8. What happened in period 7? What are the significant changes in people's life? And how people make money, how people become rich, and who has more chance to become a millionaire or a billionaire. In period 7, we will first go through the history of period 7, and then what happened in period 8, what was in trend, and who has the highest chance to become a millionaire or billionaire or even make more money than usual. Then we will go through what will happen in period 9, which is very, very significant to our lives. If you get to catch the trend, if you know what will be in trend, if you know the secrets beforehand, the chances of you making more money than before, than your friends, than other people around you is quite high. Now we will first go through what happened in period 7. So we know that period 7 started in 1984 all the way to 2003. In terms of the Bagua, it is the Dui Gua. In terms of the 5 elements, it is matter. So anything related to matter will be in trend. And matter, of course, also represents the coins that we have. So anything to do with banking industry, to do with insurance, to do with finance industries, to do with leasing, to do with stock market, to do with capital market, anything to do with equity, investment, share, etc. was a boom back in the 70s and 80s. Why I say 70s and 80s? Although it started from 1984, but because it was going to be in trend, that's why even in the 70s, we can see that there are more banks coming out, there are more people started to learn how to invest, the stock market has started to be in trend. And of course, it lasted for almost 20 years, from 1984 all the way to 2003. Those who make a lot of money during period 7 in those 20 years, a lot of them were involved in the related industry. The second industry was in trend back in period 7, was also definitely matter related. If we look back to the history, we know that during those years, back in the 70s and 80s, maybe the 90s as well, the light industry, the heavy industry, the automobile industry, the hardware industry, the electronics industry, semiconductor industry, everything, every industry that was related to matter element was a big boom. Those people who invested in these industries, they make a lot of money as well. And all these industries, they provided thousands and millions of jobs back in those times. So, if you could turn back time, if you could go back to the 1970s and 80s again, after knowing the secrets of Feng Shui, of period 7, of what will be in trend, are you not going to do something? Would you not be able to change your life? Would you be the next millionaire or billionaire? Would you not be able to make more money? Of course you would. And that's not all. We have only talked about the matter element. Now we are going to talk about Dui Gua. Dui Gua in Feng Shui, it is located in the West. So if we look back to the history again, during the 1970s, 80s, and even the 90s, which country was the richest on earth? That was the USA, and USA on the world map is located in the West. So when the planets orbit, when the Jupiter and Saturn meet each other, during that time, the best energy, the strongest energy was at the West. That's why it helps the country in the West to boost up the economy so much. And in terms of the US, the west of the US is in California. In the 1980s, the population in California was increasing so much, and almost 60 to 70% of the population of California was immigrants from other places. So again, when we look back, we know that when the best energy is going to be at one place, all the people will be drawn by that good energy and move to that place. And all the job opportunities will also be drawn to the West. And of course, all the rich people would be coming from the West as well. Other than location, in 对卦, when it comes to the family member, 对卦 represents the youngest daughter in the house. Whereas in terms of society, the youngest daughter in the society means the young lady in the society. We are looking at the age range from 18 all the way to 35 or 40. So the young ladies back in period 7, they actually have the most energy and had the highest chance of making an influence, making an impact on earth. And when we talk about the body parts, in 对卦, it is the mouth. So back in the 1980s all the way to about year 2000, I would say, about all the way to early 2000, like 1984 to 2003, we can see that there were a lot of young influential ladies using their mouth to influence the people on earth. I would like to give you a few examples. First, do you know who is this? Yep, this is Celine Dion. She first got famous back in 1988. That was exactly during period 7. She was young, a lady, and then she used her mouth to make an impact on earth by singing with her voice. And the second person, who is this? This is Madonna. That's right. She started her career as a singer back in 1982. Although period 7 only started in 1984, but because that is going to be in trend, so it is obviously that she was just part of the influential people back in period 7. And the third person, who is this? That's right, that's Princess Diana. I'm sure you know about the HIV or AIDS disease. And do you know that by sitting next to the HIV patient, you will not be infected by the HIV virus? And how did you know that? It was through Princess Diana. She alone created this awareness with her mouth. And that was totally aligned with what was in trend in period 7. And the next one, who are these young girls? The Spice Girls. They were young and vibrant and making a lot of impact on the young people back in those days. Then we will move on to the next one. Who is she? That's right, that's Britney Spears. She got famous back in around 2000 and she was only 16 years old. Such a young girl. And the last one, who is this? That's right, that's Oprah Winfrey. She very quickly became a millionaire when she was only 23 or 24. Again, by using her mouth. So, from the knowledge of Feng Shui, we can predict according to the 5 elements, according to the Bagua, and of course according to the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, what will be in trend, what industry will be in trend, which location has the best energy, in what way in terms of body parts we can make full use of it to produce more outcome, and of course who are the people have the higher chances to make more money. So we have talked about period 7 from 1984 all the way to 2003. Next, we will talk about period 8 from 2004 all the way to 2023. And then we will look at period 9, which we have just started in year 2024, and it will last for 20 years, all the way to 2043. If you can know it before time, in what industry you have the highest chances to make more money, the location you can get the best energy to help you in your life, in your career, and who are the people just by chance they have the optimum energy to help you, to give you a hand. Maybe you would be the next millionaire, the next billionaire, or even just make more money than before. I have designed a very simple step-by-step Feng Shui. I call it the monthly T-spaced way Feng Shui activation. In the activation, I will tell you how to divide your house into 9 sections, and then according to the year, month, date, and time, which section of your house will have the best energy. And also, I will show you the way, step by step, how to bring this energy of the universe into your house and stay with you to help you in your life and in your career. If you would like to try the free trials, I'm giving out for free for those who are watching my videos. All you have to do is click the link below, sign up for free, and then you will get 3 free trials, which is 1 trial each month for 3 months. After the free trials, if you would still like to continue, it is only $1 a month. I would like to make it so affordable that every home can afford to at least increase the energy of the space of their house and of their life. And other than the Feng Shui activation, I'm also giving out a bonus for manifestation. What you have to do is, again, I have done all the complicated, tedious calculation for you. All you have to do is do it according to the date, the time, and facing the specific orientation. And then manifest what you would like to see. If you would like to have a better job, call it. If you would like to get a promotion, call it. If you would like to achieve a higher target, call it. Even if you would like to have a better relationship with your boss, with your clients, with your colleagues, with your families, just call it at that time. I would suggest you to only set one goal at one time. Because if you only have one goal, the energy you call will 100% go into one direction. But if you say, Ian, I have 10 goals, the energy you call will be divided into 10, and you may not see the desired result that you would like to see. And again, this bonus is included in the T-Space Way activation. What you have to do is just click the link below, sign up for free. If you would like to watch more videos regarding Feng Shui, sign up for my YouTube channel. Tell me what you think by leaving a comment down below. Like and share the video with your friends so that they can know the secrets beforehand. My name is Ian Ho. I'll see you in the next video.